you're going to see things happening over the next few weeks. Oh, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be. Because, you know, they're very elegant people tonight, but they're also very political people, right? We want to see great things happen for our country. We want to make America great again.
All right, that was President Trump earlier today at this inaugural ball. Joining us now is Texas Congressman Louie Gohmert. Louie, how are you?
Oh, I am smiling.
I know you're giddy. You're happy
all day, man. I shook John Boehner's hand. I was just happy
Boehner,
all day.
You must really be happy.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
Let me ask this: is Congress going to fight him, or Republicans going to support his agenda?
The bigger threat is not the fighting. It's what happened in 05 and 06, my first term, where you had a Republican House leader, a Republican Senate leader. They were okay, yeah, we'll get it done, and then it gets to May and June, maybe October. Well, we'll get it after the first of the year, and after the first of the year, it was too late. We'll have to wait till next year. No. We can't wait like that. A bigger threat than an outright fight is delay, delay, delay. We got to get this stuff done.
Why do Republicans raise the debt ceiling $9.7 trillion over 10 years?
As some of us, like Ted, now Rand raised a great question. Look, if they're just
Donald Trump
numbers,
to say,
let's put our numbers in there.
Yeah, right.
We didn't, but it's a vehicle to get the repeal passed, and that's it. And I've made very clear, and a lot of guys have, we're not voting for these numbers.
To repeal Obamacare, you got to raise the debt ceiling $10 trillion?
No, we dang sure don't. Absolutely not.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
All right, but
Absolutely
that's what they proposed. Why would they propose that?
Well, that's the budget.
I'm not blaming you. You don't want to do this.
But no, that bill that set the budget, that became the vehicle that will help us.
Do you agree with his agenda on refugees? Do you agree with his agenda on the wall? Do you agree with his agenda on
100%.
Repatriation? And in other words, the 10% repatriation tax for trillions that are overseas.
Oh, well, actually, I think that we shouldn't even have a tax to bring the money in. If you earned it overseas. And actually, there was a former FDIC chair named Isaacs. He said, you don't need the Wall Street bailout. We have got $1 trillion overseas Americans have. If you will just say no tax on anything that you've earned overseas, and you bring in and you invest in what we say is troubled, whether it's, we could have saved Lehman Brothers, any of them. We could have saved the GM. We wouldn't have had to have Chrysler sell to Fiat. We could have saved all of those if we said all of that American capital earned overseas, someone paid 60-70% tax. They can't pay tax, bring that in.
What about, will we get a 15 corporate? Will we get energy independence? Will we get a wall bill? Will we get 15% corporate tax rate?
We've got to. We have got to. And it's got to.
Paul Ryan going to fight for this? Are we going to get an originalist on the Supreme Court? Will Mitch McConnell have the courage to do what Harry Reid did?
I think he would. And I would like to see my friend Ted Cruz there myself.
I don't think he was on the list of 20.
He was not on the list of 20.
But I would think he'd be a great Supreme Court justice.
Think how long he could be there. I think Mitch would help push him through just to get him out. So
there's a reason to push.
But no, we're going to get these things done because there's no choice.
Is there any part of the Trump agenda that you see, which I think is pretty bold and ambitious, that you think they'll have a problem getting through?
Well, all of it, and the biggest threat
is
slow walking it, and we can't let that happen. And I know a lot of people are saying you got to do a repeal and replace at the same time. Well, if you eliminate the right to monopolize that health insurance companies have, nobody else gets to avoid antitrust laws. If you don't do that and you sell across state lines, instead of having 50 monopolies, you'll have one. We have got to allow sell across state lines, but we have got to eliminate the exemption that will allow entrepreneurs in health insurance to step forward.
Right,
you've talked about health insurance. Health savings accounts are the key.
One of the good guys.
Hey, it's an exciting day, man.